Louisiana Beer Reviews. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, our special ale 2022. Label got messed up a little bit. I bought this single at Total Wine and More and the label was torn, so I had to glue it back as best I can. Packaged August 30th, 2022. 4 months before Christmas, or nearly 4 months before Christmas. Blue Gum Tree is the tree pen and ink drawing for 2022. Anchor Brewing Company, San Francisco, California. Ale with natural flavors, 7.2% alcohol, no IBU listed. And they have been making a different recipe every year since 1975. This is the 48th our special ale from the brewers at Anchor. And I'm reading this because they don't have all this on the website. This ale made with natural flavors features a new recipe and tree every year, but the intent with which we offer it is the same: joy and celebration of the newness of life. Trees symbolize the winter solstice when the earth with its seasons appears born anew. Mary Ellen Pleasant planted blue gum trees in front of her San Francisco home in the 1800s. The home is long gone, but her landmark trees remain, a living tribute to the mother of civil rights in California. Oh, how about that? Now, this classic bottle shape from Anchor, kind of a stubby type bottle, 12 ounces. Now, some people, I see them on the internet complaining, like different beers that say, oh, natural flavors. You know, that puts me off when I hear that, boy, let me tell you that. Because it's all artificial. And I'm like, no, it's natural flavors. And I say that's why they got two classes, natural flavors and artificial flavors. Do your research and you'll find out they are not the same. Natural flavors are things like nutmeg, lemon peel, cinnamon, vanilla, blueberry extract. Artificial flavors are chemical compounds, edible chemical compounds that mimic flavors, like artificial orange flavor. It's not made from oranges, but it has a taste similar to oranges. Okay, anyway, eggshell colored head, fairly thick. It'd be thicker in a taller glass. This is brown, almost like plum or prune juice. I don't know. It looks nice. Well, let's go with the aroma. They ought to make more beers with prunes, don't you think? Prune puree, prune juice ale. All right. Now, Abita started their Christmas ale about 15 or 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and they do the same thing with Anchor. But they don't change their label, but about every 6 years. Not a different tree or alligator on their label, but they change the recipe slightly every year. Abita does. And they use a brown ale base also. Spicy. Almost like they're using spruce tips. Now, this is what wintertime is like in Louisiana. People will say, oh, it must be nice living down there in the warmth. I say, yeah, the warmth? No. Wintertime for us is overcast, damp, and uncomfortable. It's 48 degrees right now. It always feels much colder than the actual stated temperature. Now, if you like dampness, high humidity, clouds, you'd love it here. I'm about to develop like a seasonal affective disorder because of all of this. Okay. Oh, it smells great. They must be using spruce tips or something else. All right, let's go to the taste. Oh, this is spicier than normal. So some kind of bright spices. You know what I mean? Bright like it's just like a flash, a sparkler. If you had a sparkler for New Year's Eve, flash of spice like white pepper maybe. Sweetness, not really. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes at the most. Bitterness, well, maybe more bitter from the various spices than the hop bitterness. Hop bitterness would be low. I'm thinking IBUs on this probably around 23. Medium body, and a mostly dry finish. Untapped's giving it a 77, which is high for them. Now, rate beer, they're going from 2005 to the present. They're mixing them all together as one recipe, but it isn't. But that's what they're doing. They got before '05 and '05 to today. But in that range, that collection, they're giving it 85. But in the style, a 98. Nearly world class in the style. And so that means they're not really keen on the winter warmer style. And Beer Advocate's giving it an 89, very good. I like winter warmers. I like Samuel Smith's winter warmer, which I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing these days, which is making me not happy. But I'm into the style. You know, Abita's does a good job with theirs. So I wish everybody would make them. Shiner makes Holiday Cheer, which is like a brown ale, but it's peaches and cinnamon. I think it's peaches and spices, but it's really nice. Anyway, I might get some of that. Then there's that new Belgian Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, it's New Belgium, you know, Colorado Holiday Ale, which I think I'll buy. You know, generic holiday ale. You know, Merry Holiday. But holiday, oh no, that word comes from holy. I'm really triggered now. All right, so I'm going to score this. You know, I don't really need microaggressions from beer companies, even if they're unintentional. But anyway, I'm going to score this an A, a most excellent beer, a 95 out of 100, a 9.5 out of 10. Oh, it's wonderful. It's expensive, though. The single was more expensive than the 6-pack. Maybe I should have bought the 6-pack. It was $13.50. Still, 1 is enough, but no, with this beer, 1 is not enough. It's never enough. All right, so laissez les bon temps relais, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to San Francisco, California, and tour the Anchor Brewery and drink their Merry Christmas. Oh no. And Happy New Year, our special ale.